Today's video features a smooth and melodic soul group from Detroit. This group became one of the most pleasant yet underappreciated groups of the late 70s and early 80s. The centerpiece of today's video is all about Enchantment. Before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push the notification bell to be sure you won't miss on any more uploads. Now without further ado, let's cue that intro. The story begins in 1966 at Pershing High School in Detroit, Michigan. The group included lead vocalist Emmanuel E.J. Johnson, Bobby Green, Mickey Clanton, Joe Thomas, and Dave Banks. For many years, the group was a local favorite, performing in the Detroit region and expecting to eventually land a record deal. In 1969, the group won first place in a talent contest sponsored by local radio station WCHB, resulting in their first recording deal with Roadshow Records. In addition to earning their first contract, they received $500. The next year, the quartet joined longtime MOTOWN executive Dick Scott's Musicians International, a talent development group for emerging musicians. While in the talent agency, the group polished their art by focusing on stage presence, choreography, and broadening their theatrical abilities by performing in musicals across the city. The group quickly gained a reputation in the Detroit region by doing numerous concerts. The group made their record debut in 1975 with the song "Call on Me" on the soundtrack of the film Deliver Us from Evil. The song was terrific but little promoted. The up-tempo tune could have been the group's breakthrough. The next year, the group released two singles, "Come On and Ride" and "Gloria." The following year, the group released their debut self-titled album, which reached at number 104 on the Billboard 200 and number 11 on the Billboard Top R&B Albums charts. The group's debut album was a great introduction to the group, but more significantly, it was the first showcase for Enchantment's excellent harmonies, as well as E.J. Johnson's superb falsetto lead vocals and compositional abilities. Johnson was more influenced by Eddie Kendricks than Philip Bailey, but in an era of falsetto lead vocalists, from Russell Tompkins of the Stylistics to Eugene Record of the Shy Lights. His ability to master emotional ballads while also attacking blistering upbeat tunes propelled him to the top of the class. The group's follow-up hit was "Sunshine." The group rode the momentum produced by their album "Once Upon a Dream," which reached at number 46 on the Billboard 200 and number 8 on the Billboard Top R&B Albums charts. This album was a standout, significantly outperforming its predecessor. It was front to back one of 1978's most listenable albums, with the crossover ballad "It's You That I Need"
Could you do this to me? Love me, hold it on.
and the lively "If You're Ready." And featuring both more mature group voices and more complex backing work by excellent local Detroit musicians. Aside from the album's successes, there were a number of notable album cuts, including "Oh Silly Love Song" and "The Swing Bad Angel in My Life." Unfortunately, "Once Upon a Dream" became Enchantment's commercial high, rather than propelling the group to a list starter. In 1979, the group released a solid "Journey to the Land of Enchantment" and the smash "Any Way You Want It."
Now listen to this. Since the day that I met you.
By the time this album was published, issues at Roadshow Records were affecting the band's visibility and active promotion. The year 1980 marked the end of Roadshow and the group's ill-fated shift. Was a letdown, so the group swiftly transferred to Columbia Records, hoping that a partnership with the world's largest record label would provide many prospects for more crossover success. Unfortunately, Enchantment became lost in Columbia's monolithic bureaucracy, and their two albums suffered from a lack of support. Their final album, 1983's Wonderful, Utopia reunited them with Michael Stokes and was a critical hit, although it barely made the charts. Enchantment continues to play in multi-group soul music performances all around the world. E.J. Johnson has also become well known in gospel circles as a writer and producer. In 1999, he published his debut solo album, The Outstanding, It Totally With Me. In 2003, Enchantment released a stunning single rendition of God Bless America to thank American soldiers in Iraq. The record featured the group in extremely outstanding vocal form and is worth seeking out both for the cause and the quality of the music. 4 years later, they released a DVD including their biggest hits performed live. E.J. Johnson got the Soul Tracks Lifetime Achievement Award in 2013 for his contributions to soul music, and he played a passionate rendition of Gloria during the celebration. Carl Cotton, a group member, was shot and unalive during an incident with his barber outside a Detroit party store in 2003. Over the last decade, Enchantment has split into several groups led by founding members. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song from Enchantment?